So now that you've completed a line design, what can we do with this? Well, we can add more onto it to make a more interesting shape. So I see that I've got, if it's 5 inches and I've got 10 marks, I've got to keep that in mind, that I want to keep 10 marks going. So let's say that I try, maybe I'll do another 5-inch one. So I'm going to go from the end of one line, I'm going to make another line out, again, just making sure my 1 starts at the 1, and I'm going to go with 5 inches. I'm still going to mark every 1/2 inch. Now, once I understand how the lines are connected, I don't have to number them exactly. And notice, now this one is at the vertex. We didn't have any numbers here. But the outer one, so this tick mark goes to the innermost one. So this would actually start with a 2, because it starts right there. So we'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that would be 11. So this one is now 11. Okay, so let's see what happens with this. We're going to make another really cool looking curve. And notice my angle is smaller, so the curve is going to be different. So 2 to 2, 3 to 3, so on and so forth. And make sure you're connecting at the line itself, you're not being distracted by those lines. Okay, so 4 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 6, so on and so forth. And once you get this, you can start doing all sorts of different curves, because you can make them branch off anywhere. 10 to 10, and then 11 to 11. And now we've got a really cool looking design here. And you can branch off this way, you can branch off this way. If you feel good with what you're doing, you can stop the video, but I'm going to show something else on here too. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the length. Now I know I still need to do, 10 tick marks. And in fact, it's 11 if you use both ends. So I want something I can divide by 10 easily. In fact, let's see if I've got room. Maybe I will do a 10 inches. Will I have room anywhere? Looks like probably not. Maybe I'll do 2.5. And let's see what happens, because 2.5 is half the length, which means my tick marks must be half the length. If these are each a 1/2 inch, 2.5 will be a 1/4 inch. So let's try that. In fact, I think I'm going to go way down here. I'm going to do 2.5. And now I'm going to measure every 1/4 inch instead of 1/2 inch, because I still need the same number. Okay? So I still need those 10 tick marks, right? So let's take a look. Here's 1, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 1 to 1, so on and so forth. So let's see what this is going to look like. Actually, no, I went wrong. This one should be 9. See, and that's why I use pencil, is because as you mess up, you can erase. So I know this one has to go over here, so this is going to be 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excuse me. So I'm going to still do the same thing though, but notice I'm using 1/4 inches over here, which will also change how the curve looks. And I'm still working. There's 3 to 3, so I'm keeping my numbers. And once you get how to do this, you don't even need the numbers if you understand the outside of one angle goes towards the inside of the next angle. And take a look, we've got another really cool curve now. If I turn this, it looks kind of like a W, or maybe, I don't know, a Batman symbol of some sort. So there's more complex ways, and I hope you enjoy your line designs today. Make sure to sign your work.